Okay, to change your oil, you first gotta locate your drain screw from your engine. And you let it all drain out. Remember not to lose the screw right here. It's somewhere safe. And just basically let all your oil. See, mine was pretty black. It was time to change the oil on mine. You just let it drain for like about 20 minutes. While that's draining, I'm gonna go ahead and do something else, which is changing the oil filter. Okay, then you gotta do is take out the oil filter. And always remember how you take it out, because that's the same way you're gonna have to put it back in. See, this is right here, like that, with that little big thing going towards that hole right there, which you can see. And it's very important when you do your oil change to also change the filter, because you saw how much oil it just leaked it right now, and that's all used oil that you want to get out. If you see any residue right here, just take it all out. Because if you just put the new oil in, you're gonna have all that used oil mixing it with the new one, so you really don't want that to happen. And just like in a car, when you change an oil filter,
Está acabando la memoria.
just like an oil filter, just put oil on all the black seals. Pause. It doesn't matter which way it goes, you're just gonna make sure it's sitting right here. And all you gotta do is tighten them back up, and you should be good to go. Alright, and just make sure there's no gaps. Just make sure there's no gaps around here that you can see to the inside, and if you do, you got something wrong. You didn't put your oil filter on the right way or something like that. I also got myself a brand new spark plug. Since I'm doing a whole oil change, might as well make it all around. Damn, this thing's long. Okay, there it is. It's the old one, new one. Make sure you get the right one. And when you put in the spark plug in, make sure you put it in with your fingers all the way through. It's gonna take a long time, but make sure you do it with your fingers. You don't want to do it with the ratchet, because if you do it with the ratchet in the socket since the beginning, you could strip your cylinder head. You don't want that to happen. So make sure you just put it with your fingers all the way through, and once you feel it gets a little bit tight, then you can go ahead and doing it with the ratchet. And you just want it to be tight, like you took it off with the same force. You don't want it too tight in there. Just enough so it's in there. Yeah. Alright, then the next thing you need to do is drain this one right here, which is the oil tank. And it's everything else, it's all the same. It's all the same. And the little oil tank, I just took that. And that's what most of the oil is. Okay, once you're done pouring the oil, go ahead and start it. Make sure it's on neutral. Okay, once you let it run for a while, check your oil again. Mine said it didn't have any oil, so I poured it on a little bit more, which is more than I was expecting. So I used a little bit more than half. Now it's telling me it has just right. So just to make sure, you clean it again, and you dip it in and check it, and there you go. It's just right. So that's it. That's how you do the oil change on your bike. Then all you gotta do is go riding. Find yourself, find your gear, and take off, man. And that's it. Actually hear the intake